Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobras Nest for those who are here and new. My name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. So today's minimalism video is going to be my Christmas time declutter. It's Christmas Day, it's the 25th, and I'm just cleaning out my closet one more time. I'm in this big phase where I'm just cleaning out my stuff because I've been hoarding stuff because of paying off my student loans, and I was I just can't get rid of anything. But I'm finally in a much better place. Money's been coming in, my channel's monetized, I just feel a lot better, secure financially. So I'm going to be showing you guys some pieces that I'm going to be letting go. The pile's a little bit smaller compared to the other pile that I had, so it's kind of starting to dwindle. I'm starting to keep pieces that I really like and replace pieces that I like. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about the stuff that I'm going to be letting go, and I'm going to be showing you guys. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo. Okay, so it's super informal. I literally just have my camera on hand. So what I'm going to be letting go of is this little YSL card. I bought a YSL cushion about 2 years ago for my birthday, and I kept this, literally the packaging, and I cut it off, and I've been using it as decoration inside of my closet. It's really worn out. I don't know if you can see, it's dirty, and I can finally let go of it because I feel instead of having a little poster of the actual thing, I actually have the actual thing, so I don't need this little poster to motivate me. So thank you, goodbye. I'll be recycling this. The next piece that I have is this YSL little makeup bag. You guys have probably seen it in other videos. It's quite old. This is from my Korea trip back in 2018, and it's a little knockoff bag that I saw in Myeongdong. They were just selling it on the side of the road, and I thought it was really cute. I got it for I think 10,000 won, which is $9 Canadian. It's really good. It's suited me for a long time. I put these cute little tabs. I actually DIY these little tabs on them. But I'm kind of in a place now where I feel and I did mention, I made a video on this talking about how I was in med school at the time and I had a lot of student loans. So obviously I couldn't financially responsibly buy luxury goods. So this is something that I copped in its place because I am a really big fan of YSL. So I'm finally in a place where I don't need to be holding on to fakes, I want to say, dupes or whatever. As much as I love this bag, and I love this bag, and I got a lot of use out of it, it's how old? Wow, it's actually really old, more than 3 years old. So I can finally let it go. It's really wasted. The inner lining is breaking off. I don't know if you guys can see that. Give me a sec. Yeah, you guys can see the inner lining is just wearing off. It's plastic, nothing special, but I'm gonna be finally letting this go, and maybe in the future I might have something a little bit more suitable, I guess. Okay, the next thing that I'm letting go of is this little tag. This is left over from my YSL coach. I actually had a subscriber ask me what happened to that bag. I actually broke it up for leather parts. If you follow me on Instagram, and I highly recommend, because I do more updates on my Instagram than I do on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, it's more formal videos, but on my Instagram, I showed you guys that I took the bag and I cut it up for leather parts. I saw another Japanese minimalist did that. She would take her old luxury bags and she would cut it up, and she used the pieces for other things, and I was wow, that's really smart. So I ended up doing that as well. So this is another piece that's left behind. It could work as keys, so I think I may or may not be letting this go, but I think I'm in the place where I'm I don't need to be holding on to pieces of bags that I no longer have, so I'll be letting this go. Next thing that I have is this bag. I bought it kind of impulse-ish, and it is a bag that suits me, but it's actually a little bit on the tall side, and I actually don't wear knapsacks, and I do, but they have to be knapsacks for my actual laptop, and this doesn't fit my laptop, but it's too big to kind of be a bag that I wear going out. It's just an awkward bag, and I've been trying my best to kind of use it, and it doesn't really work, and so I'm finally at a place where I'm okay, I think I can let this go. So yeah, I'll be letting this go. It was really inexpensive. It was only 20 NT. I think that's $1 Canadian or something. But yeah, it was just $1. So great bag. I like it. I think it's cute, but I just don't. It doesn't fit my lifestyle. So letting it go. I've been meaning to declutter it for ages. It's survived at least 5 different decluttering rounds, so I feel I can finally let it go. The next piece that I have is an oversized piece that you guys have seen me wear in my videos a lot. I mean, I do wear a lot of different things in my videos, but this is one that I've worn a lot, and the reason that I'm letting it go is because I don't think you guys can see. It's this used to be fluffy. They're now it's very coarse. It's very worn out, and this part too is extremely matted. I don't know if you can see. It's the elbow part always resting on the table. So that part is really thin and worn out. I mean, I guess I could put a patch on it, but I kind of made a promise to myself that for 2022 I was going to stop being cheap with myself. So that means that I have permission to let go of really worn out pieces. I'm not wasteful with my pieces at all. Pieces that I let go of are pieces that I have upcycled and re-stitched together to the point where it's I'm doing myself a disservice wearing ratty clothes. So I'm not about that anymore with my minimalism. I used to use my minimalism like that, and I think that if you're coming from a place from hyperconsumption, it's kind of good to try that for a period of time. I think that's healthy, but I also don't think it's good to live like that for like years on end, as I've been kind of doing. So I'm finally in a place where I'm like, if I've worn it for like 3+ years, I'm okay letting it go. I got my money's worth, and if it's like super tattered and worn, we can let it go and we can move on with our lives. The next piece that I have is also really old. This is also from my Korea trip. I'm actually finally letting go of a lot of Korea trip items. These are a lot of sentimental items because these are like items that just, Korea was the place that inspired my love of beige. It's I really like Korean culture, Korean food. So for me to let go of these like oversized Korean aesthetic type of clothing is like really difficult for me. And a lot of these pieces, I just held it because I was like, it doesn't matter if I don't use it. It's mine. It's from Korea. I'm not letting it go. So I'm letting this go. This is my oversized easy shirt that I got, and it's just, it's very coarse material, and it's like a really awkward. It's too hot for the summer, but it's a t-shirt, so it's an oversized t-shirt, so I can't wear it for winter. So yeah, I'm finally in a place where I'm gonna let it go, and it's actually this off gray. It's not the shade of gray that I like, which is something that I guess you only discover with time. It's not quite beige, so yeah, I don't know. I gave it a lot of use. You guys have seen this in countless videos. So this too, I'm finally letting go. And the last piece I'm going to be letting go of, and I think I've probably shown this. Oh, sorry guys. This is a piece that I have shown you guys in lots of videos. This is from 50%. This is from Taiwan. I copped this in 3 colors. I copped this in the beige, the cream, and in the brown. And you guys have seen that like this shade of brown does not flatter me at all. I need more of a softer, cold, like a cool brown. This type of tangy orange type of brown doesn't suit me. As you guys seen, I have tried to make it work. I have copped a lot of makeup, a lot of pieces of clothing that, as you guys see, like it's very orangey, tangy color, and I just kept wearing it because I was like, beige pairs well with like brown. And I don't even know how long I've been doing the beige aesthetic for. I'd probably say 3 years now, and I'm finally in a place where I'm like, I don't need to keep aligned with like hate panning. I don't need to be like hate wearing clothes anymore. So I got a lot of wear out of it. Definitely, I would definitely take it hiking a lot because it's like earthy tone. So yeah, I'm in a place where it's like I got a lot of wear out of it. 3 summers now, I'm finally letting it go and moving on with my life, and I'm gonna get more use out of the beige and the cream that I have. Yeah, and if I need to cop some new summer pieces this summer, I'm justified in it because I'm very intentional with my pieces. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to come along with this little mini declutter, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.